was just nuts. It was just nuts.
Police tape blocked off Foley Boulevard into the afternoon as neighbors,
I heard 7.
like Gerald Bland,
And after that, they literally they was on it.
watch and reflect on what they heard and saw early this morning.
I never expected to hear shots fired in my neighborhood.
Neighbors waking up to gunshots and sirens, finding dozens of officers. Police say it all started with a routine traffic stop at 1:30 this morning.
An adult male stepped out of the car and a brief physical confrontation ensued.
Coon Rapids Police Chief Brad Wise says that suspect took off. Then there was an exchange of gunfire. It's unclear who fired first. Officers say 30 minutes later, with multiple departments on scene, a police canine found the suspect in a neighbor's backyard. Another exchange of gunfire. Authorities say at least one Coon Rapids officer fired shots, as well as a Anoka County Sheriff deputy. The suspect died at the scene and a handgun was recovered.
Sadly, the suspect chose actions that dictated this outcome. There are no ongoing threats to the community, and Anoka County law enforcement as a whole will continue to protect and serve our communities in a manner that preserves the public trust.
Those officers were not injured and also placed on administrative leave. The Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension is investigating. Meanwhile, neighbors are left to ponder.
This is the first big scene that we have in our neighborhood.
The BCA says they're in the early stages of their investigation and did say dash cameras, body cameras, and a law enforcement drone were used during the incident. Police say there was also a passenger in the suspect's car who is being considered a witness.